Hello everyone, I'm Hiromi from Aging Gracefully. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. So continue from last few days, I like to share about my story of the frequency of urine, and I will share some exercise to improve the symptom of frequency of urine or the bladder leakage. Okay, so after I had my second or third child, I had experience doing jumping jacks. I felt like, oh my God, I have to go to washroom. So since then, I think I became more sensitive about the pelvic floor muscles. So after my 30s, even up to now in my 50s, I have no problem about the bladder leakage because I do control pelvic floor muscles all day long. Even now I'm pretty squeezing. So if you are having any problem, think about, I'm talking about the female just in case. So this is like the urethra, the path of urine. My pronunciation is not so good about urethra, so I'll say path of urine. So think about this. So this one has two muscles, just the path of urine from bladder to the entrance of P, two muscles, and bladder itself has three muscles. So just simply there are about 5 muscles involved, and 5 of 4 I cannot control with our intention. Just one muscles we can control, which is, I'm sure you have experience, and you can squeeze right now. Just squeeze, like I don't want to pee right now, just squeeze. You feel, right? So that's the muscles, 1 of 5 we can control. But the problem is we lose strength of muscles. Some people even cannot control the muscles. So think as this is the path of urine, and with aging they become just loose and may just hanging down. I mean, it's not that long, it's very short actually, but just no control. But we want to create the tension like this. I'll come a little bit closer. So let's see, there's a little hole inside. If this is just hanging down like this, this tube inside is like this. But if you create tension, pulling up and down, the tension like this, see, and the space become smaller, right? So I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So more tension, it becomes more narrow inside. So just hanging down is like a more space. The urine can come out, more space, no squeezing at all. So this is what is happening inside of our body with aging. So simply we just want have more tension. And female, we have a much shorter than male. Like a male has a different body parts, so they kind of bend, but the female is much more straight. And what happens with aging, we lose posture because we don't care about internal organs. Most of us are just hanging down internal organs with aging. So it goes down, everything towards pelvic floor muscles, and the pubic bone will go down. More you drop your pubic bone, this urine tube will hang down. So simply just correct your posture. If you squeeze your glutes, we open front and we can lift higher. not squeezing glutes, opening butt and close front, then pubic bone will go down and you hang down your urine tube much lower, and it's very difficult to squeeze. So that's why posture is very important. And also from bladder and brain, between this path, it goes back and forth. The signal goes back and forth. After about 300 millimeter of the liquid filled into your bladder, about 300 average, then we start to feel like, oh, I may want to go to bathroom. About 500, yes, I need to go to bathroom. Between like 3 and 500, the signal goes back and forth. And the important part is, of course, your brain, and also just above your cervical spine, and also somewhere around the lower back, just simply, like briefly, around the lower part of the spine, and also pelvis. So they go back and forth. Then, okay, I'm ready to go pee in a bathroom. Then we relax. We release the muscles which we can control. So that's why the spine is part of a posture. I mean, base of posture, very, very important. Spine is very important, and also pelvis is very important. So the posture does affect your bladder system, the urine the system. Okay. So the important thing is how much we can lift. It's not just a squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We have to lift. So let's do some exercise. So let's lie down. If you have any sofa or footstool or chair, just to put something nearby. If you don't have, that's fine. So let's put my feet on this chair, but hips and knees are 90 degrees. We did a few days ago, just up to bridge pose. So pubic bone to the ceiling. Now squeeze your glutes open front. You can lift the pubic bone and just keep lifting the pubic bone and squeeze your glutes. Come down slowly, 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 slowly. Not too fast. Don't release right away. Up again. Inhale up. Re-squeeze your glutes. Feel the pubic bone get raised. And coming down slowly. The path of urine is still up, up, up. Let's do one more. So this can be really good exercise. And you're lifting a bladder as well, and intestines. So you can do this 8-10 reps. Okay, 1, 2, 3 sets. You can do this every day. Now next exercise is just tuck your knee towards the chest and think about the pubic bone. Pubic bone. And pubic bone is pulling towards the belly button. It's not the knee towards the chest, not this movement. I want to feel down here, pubic bone towards belly button, pulling this way, this way. Pulling this way. Yes, you can keep your feet on the floor if you like, but this line is important. Okay, or feet on the sofa or chair, or you can come up to bridge pose and same thing. So if you do this every day, slowly, gradually, your internal organs will start lift just a little bit. It's not dramatically you can change overnight, but everyday's habit, daily habit is the most important thing. So Okay, are you moving? Knee towards chest, pubic bone is up, pubic bone towards belly button. Okay, good. So this is another option to do exercise. So bridge pose, knee alternating knee. So next pose, if you can, legs up. Okay, lift up and knee towards the chest. The trick of this movement, knees coming towards the chest. This straight leg, I want to lift this leg to the ceiling at the same time. Lifting this up to the ceiling. So you feel strength inside the pelvis. Make sure you breathe out. Let's do 3 more each side. See something lifting? 2. 1 more each. Okay, hugging knee toward the chest, take a break. If you feel like it, you can actually lift your pelvis. It's up to you. You can try with me now or maybe just watch. So your entire pelvis up to the ceiling, bladder up in the air, and knee towards chest. This is a really good way to lift your internal organs. You feel different after. Now I'll show you, don't worry if you're just watching now, I'll show you the variation soon. Okay, so let's do 4 more. Three. Okay, now slowly release your back. Okay, so just do one more movement. Let's take off my shoes. Find any space on the wall if you can find. So let's move to right against the wall. Feet up. And again, if you don't feel like lifting your pelvis, that's fine. But even just lifting legs like this, up in the air or against the wall, okay, it will change your body and posture. Okay, so from here, yes, first movement, knee towards the chest. This is totally fine. But think about the pubic bone towards belly button. Okay, pubic bone towards belly button. Lift, because we need the strength right behind the line. Then eventually, someday, you can lift your pelvis, okay, like this. Okay, and knee towards chest. And yes, we are pulling the belly button towards the spine. But don't forget to pay attention to your pubic bone. We do have pelvic floor muscles between pubic and your tailbone. Option, just cross this knee just a little bit, maybe towards opposite chest. Just 4 more. So just to pick 1 or 2 movements, I highly recommend to do this every day. 2 more. one more each, especially if you have having a hard time to sleep at night. Oh, let's do one more. Last one. Maybe this is a good exercise before you go to bed, because we do use around the pelvis area, and the temperature goes up, and after finish the temperature goes down. When temperature goes down, we likely to start to feel sleepy. Now let's stand up and feel around this lower abdominal. Sometimes we feel very light, especially if you have just lower abs kind of popping out. That can be the internal organs kind of pressing. It's all coming down towards intestines. So by lifting internal organs with a movement which I showed, that will change the condition of lower abs as well. So when we are standing, not opening like this, it goes down. So if we want to lift, so gently squeeze glutes when you are just standing. Your pubic bone, lift your pubic bone up. So you feel some tension, so we can just squeeze a path of urine to prevent bladder leakage and the frequency of urine. Okay? Okay, so that's all for today from me. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.